Let's go back to our earlier story where we told you that the federal government has confirmed reports that it purchased operational vehicles worth 1.4 billion naira to help neighboring Republic of Niger tackle insecurity. I have joining me a security analyst, Oluwafemi Aratoku. Thank you so much for joining us on TVC News this hour. While people are trying to rationalize, thank you. People are actually trying to make sense of the fact that, yes, we need to play the big brother role in Nigeria, in Africa, by helping our neighboring countries. But then they're saying buying these vehicles may not be a problem. But then exotic vehicles, can you help us understand what the federal government is thinking at this point?
Well, you see, we are still trying to unravel a whole lot of this budget and expenditure and spending as regards Nigeria bilateral relationship with Niger when it comes to spending in terms of security and the kind of relationship we have and how we spend money in Niger. We have Chad there, we have in the Republic there, we have so many other countries surrounding us, but there's so much emphasis into this Niger, which is still a very shocking thing for a lot of Nigerians. And we have no reason spending so much money when we have so much insecurity, so much trouble going on in our own land, and we're yet to tackle it. And what we can say is playing a big brother role, as you said, into a different country whereby our own house is burning.
Well, so what would you think the federal government ought to have rather done instead of going this way of awarding 1.4 billion naira to fight insecurity or to fight security issues?
Well, see, if you look at the amount being spent, it's really nothing when it comes to security budget expenditure at all, in a way. But the question is, do we have the proper hardware and the proper security equipment to fight this insecurity we're talking in our country today? No, we do not, because our security officers are stretched, and we're actually not looking into how straight they are. Rather, we're just spending money to where we think we don't need to spend the money to. So it's rather too unfortunate that the government is doing something different, whereby the body language of all other security officers will not encourage this issue to be resolved quickly.
So how would you describe our security issues in the country, where even the kidnappers that threaten the number one citizen that he will also be kidnapped, according to how they've threatened, and then the manner in which we've fought security so far? The president has actually given the security, authority to do what they know that they can do to stem the tide of, the growing security issues. So how much would you say the government has done? And with the latest directive, what do you think will change?
Okay, look, I want every one of us in Nigeria to listen to this. It is not just telling the police officers, the security agents, or agencies to do whatever they feel like doing to make security resolvable in Nigeria, but rather let us have some policies in place that will curb this menace we have in our society today, which we're not seeing. How do you want the police and the military and the naval officers and the civil defense officers to queer this situation when the government body language is saying something different? How many of them have been prosecuted? How many of them have probably been given the ultimate, penalty? How many of them have we seen, being de-radicalized in a proper way? What have we seen so far with those being arrested? We have so much that we need to do rather than just telling them, go ahead, do this, do that. No, I don't think that is the proper way. The proper way we need to look at is, what are we doing? How do we make all these security agencies to work together to synergize and achieve a common goal, which is to protect lives and property in Nigeria today?
Well, we'll see how the whole thing will definitely pan out, and then seeing the rationalization of the amount of money that's actually been awarded to Niger Republic. Security.
It's not possible for us to see it that way, because if we want to see it that way, we have to look at the layers of security that we have in the country. Are we having the lollipop layers, or we're having the onion layers, which is credible for us to start looking into now to change the strategy that we're using, or we're going to go back to the same thing? Remember, people that are going to be doing this job are human beings, your brothers, my sisters, and everyone's fathers and mothers. So the question is, are we ready to do the right thing, or we're ready to do the wrong thing? The choice is ours. and the choice lies with the federal government as well.
Right. Makes sense. Security analyst Oluwafemi Aratokun, thank you so much for your insights this time.
Thank you for having me.